Penn Freedom to Write, I've always said, is the heart of Penn, because we have many programs, but this program actually saves lives.
The Penn Barbara Goldsmith Award is our organization's highest honor. We give it every year to an international writer who has defended freedom of expression at great personal risk and sacrifice.
China is a one-party state, and it's been that way since the revolution in the 1940s. In this run-up period to the Olympics, for Chinese journalists, things are at a very high level of restrictions.
This is a critical year for China. In order to secure the Olympics, it made some very specific promises about protecting and expanding human rights. It has, unfortunately, not only not honored those promises, but seems to be intent on further restricting human rights.
Yang Tongyan is only one of over 30 people who were arrested simply by putting his opinions on the internet.
According to the Chinese government, he wrote articles in which he attacked the leadership of the Chinese Communist Party and attempted to overthrow the existing system of power in the socialist system. He wrote articles critical of the government and advocating multi-party democracy. He was detained in December of 2005. He was actually sort of disappeared. His family wasn't informed of his arrest for more than a month. He was tried in April of 2006 in a closed 3-hour trial and convicted to 12 years for subversion.
The charge that he's brought up against is the most common one that we see in China, subverting state authority. There are other names for it, calling into question the validity of the state, breaching state security laws, but there's this array of just generalized terms which allow people who really haven't committed any terribly great crime to be charged and to be sentenced.
We try to pick people who are in dire straits, and this person is in very dire straits.
He has diabetes, he has arthritis, he's in the 3rd year of a 12-year sentence, and we're very concerned that he is physically not up for that long of a prison term.
It's not like the Chinese authorities don't know his condition. It's not like they don't understand that he is physically suffering. It's almost corporal punishment.
High walls, insensitive and indifferent. Electric fences across the sky cut off my viewing of rivers, green willows, and grain in the spring fields. But the bright moon refuses to be manipulated or monopolized by offering its light of affection equally to all people all over the world.
Yang is a member of our colleague organization in China, the Independent Chinese Penn Center, which is a really extraordinary chapter of Penn internationally.
我也再次呼吁世界上的各国作家，特别是自由国家的这一些作家，甚至包括政府、非政府组织，继续持续地关注中国作家的写作状态，就是帮助他们争取。
It is important that they are reminded that people like this are not forgotten in jail, that their case remains in the conscience of, if not the government's conscience, and the conscience of his colleagues and people outside of China.
This is a world's opportunity to say, this is unacceptable. And we have, 100 days until the Olympics. And there are 39 writers and journalists in prison. Everybody, I think, every writer around the world should use this opportunity to say, this is not acceptable. We want our colleagues free.